Popping, everybody. Just waiting for a second for everybody to come in the room, alright? Watch my man A Ward against F Mag. Watching this battle for like the third time in the last few months. Give me a second, man. Popping, everybody. Salute whoever's in the room. We're gonna talk about this whole fucking Tory Lanez, Montana 300. A little bit of shotgun shug. That's what we'll be discussing tonight. I'm gonna try to make this brief. I'm crazy tired. Also want to tell you about some stuff we got going on. If you haven't seen the last, Union blog, we told you some of the stuff that we trying to do. So, salute to everybody too. I seen it a little bit earlier, and I ain't really pay much attention to it, but I'm looking at it again, and we had over 100,000 views. We actually had 100,445 views on my channel. So thank you guys. Salute to you all. Thank you for rocking with me. We up at 716 subscribers. Salute, Damn I'm Wild, Andrea, salute. Pancakes was popping, man. Salute. But again, salute to all you guys. It's crazy. Over 100,000 views sound like nothing to most people. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I would fucking really 100 views. I never did it for views, so I didn't give a fuck. But, that's a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Corey got boss, salute, man. Damn, I'm wild. You play a role in that too, my brother. Believe it or not, you've done blogs with me before, man. Thank you. Visual, I need you to DM me that. I need it spelled exactly how DM me writes it though. What's up, Jay?
Nothing.
Get your medicine, both of you, actually. So yeah, Visual, everybody one way or another played a part in that, man. And I just want to say thank you to everybody. I appreciate it. I don't look at that kind of shit, but I seen it earlier because I was trying to add, which I'm about to talk about now. I was just adding a link. Check the link in the description. We officially have the Union shirts officially available now. I haven't even showed the guys what designs I came up with. I'm gonna let everybody see it for themselves. I want to hear everybody's input. I want to hear everybody's opinion. My sons co-signed it. They saw the artwork. They thought it was cool. I loved it. I put the original picture together. Then I sent it out to get the actual logo done. The DME one. You like the DME one? Yeah, man. Visual, you gotta tell me what you think of the other one that got all three of us in there, man. But I didn't want to just send it to you guys. I wanted to get everything straightened out first and then put it. So for those who didn't see other blogs, I'm putting the t-shirts out there. Understand? Well, I'll get to that part afterwards. But all the money that we make off of this will be salute pancakes. That whatever we make off that is gonna go straight to paying for whatever traveling fees and stuff that we need for us to go to events and stuff. That band legacy weekend is coming up. I'm gonna send visual there for the whole entire weekend. All that type of shit costs. So we're not asking you guys to donate anything. If you want to donate, you can do so. But what we're doing in turn is we're selling the shirts. So you'll be able to get something in exchange for your money. Now the part that I was gonna say is please do not please. I know a lot of people are not gonna understand this, but shit costs. At the end of the day, you might look at the price of some of this stuff and however you feel about it. I don't know. I don't think any of it was expensive, but I kept it as low as we can because all that money don't come back to us. Only the profit margin does. And again, that will be put into whatever we need to get to events. Right now, the focus, I want to send all of us. We want to send visual for the band legacy weekend. So that's the plan. You know what? Let me shut all this down. So I put the links on Twitter, and they also the link is in the description. The link that's in the description is to the store that I created, and what happened is it'll be your one-stop shop instead of a different link for the products that we have on there. You just go right to the shop, and right now we have 3 things. It's 2 designs, but 3 things. You can get the Union t-shirt, the Union hoodie, or you can get the Surviving DME shirt, t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So the Surviving DME and the Union thing are 2 different designs. But like I said, the Union joints, you could get a hoodie, you could get a sweatshirt, or you could get a t-shirt. The DME one is only a t-shirt. All right, so thank you all for your support in advance. And again, if you really rock with us, I would greatly appreciate it if you go and do that. And then take a picture of it, man. Send it to me. Let me know, how the apparel fits you, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take around, I think. See, you have an option to get it faster if you want to. You pay a few more dollars and you can get it faster. Most of the shipping is like $3, something like that. Damn, wow. I don't mind putting the tank tops. We can do the tank tops, but I gotta get through some of these first. Once I sell some of these, then I can add other products. But right now we gotta focus on these 3. All right, we focus on these 3 products. Let's see how that goes, and then we'll add more stuff. But thank you all for your support again in advance. And again, you're getting something in return for your money. We're not sitting here just asking you, asking you for money. You know what I mean? I gotta go. I haven't made my purchase yet. Of course, I'm gonna buy one. Why wouldn't I support my own fucking cause? But yeah. When I finish all this, probably I'm gonna go and order my shits. All right. So we seeing Tory Lanez out there. Salute Harry Torres. Harry, if you get a chance, check the link in the bio to support the union by purchasing our merchandise, man. If you get the opportunity, please, the link is there. Oh, and guys, feel free to share that link. I greatly appreciate it. You can share it all over all social media. So anyway, like I was saying, so Tory Lanez, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like in the last year, we've been seeing Tory Lanez put out more rap freestyles or supposed freestyle. I have Matt Turner with me right now. Oh yeah. Well, about to drop the link. What are you talking about? So Tory, like I was saying, Tory Lanez been rapping. Tory Lanez got fucking bars, man. For real, the guy can sing, the guy can rap. You gotta give him credit. I don't know if you guys saw him. I think it was. I don't know if it was Funk Flex or if it was Sway, but I know he went on one of these radio stations. He went crazy with some bars. The guy could rap. I always give him credit for it. It's always dope when you can do multiple things, so just think about it. Like, you can see how, even though he's kind of remade a bunch of songs, and that's really what got him super popular. Excuse me, you can't deny how talented the guy is. I'll be honest. Montana 300, I'm not really familiar with his music. I know who he is, but I'm not familiar. Like, I can't name songs of his. You know what I'm saying? That's not a diss. It's just I don't listen to that. All right. But I will. I've heard one of his joints before. I thought it was cool. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give some more of his stuff a listen. So Tory Lanez went and tweeted out on Twitter saying how he feels he's the best. Look up Montana 300 Holy Ghost. All right, O'Shea, I'll be checking that out when we get off of here. I'm definitely gonna give that a chance. Holy Ghost. All right. So Tory Lanez tweeted out talking about how he feel he's the best and how he feel can't nobody fuck with him in the battle. That's how he feels. And that's fine. If you feel like no one can fuck with you, any competitor should feel that way. I don't know that you always voice that type of shit, because it has to be proven. I know that him and I can't remember the dude's name, but him and the dude who did some music with Eminem, they were going back and forth with a few records before. What's the dude's? I can't remember that dude's name too. Somebody help me out here. What's the dude? They just was Joyner Lucas, I think it was. Joyner. Sharon is the best. What you saying? Fuck out of here, Mike. Mike Wavy, how about you go right now and go support the union? The link is in the bio. Go click on that and support that. Yeah, Joyner Lucas. Joyner Lucas is pretty cool. You know, I personally think that they both had some decent bars towards each other. But I think Tory Lanez, if I was to want to listen to either one of you want an actual battle, if I'm listening to the bars, I thought Tory Lanez was a bit better. And again, I've listened to Tory Lanez rap multiple times, like, you know, on radio stations, and I really think that he's fire. So my thing is, let's be real. Battling was been part of this culture since rap started. It actually was based on that. I gotta start again. I know I've been saying this for a year now, but I gotta bring a lot of the stuff from my old channel over to this channel. I've had episodes with my father. My father was one of the people around when hip hop started. With all the people, my dad was always in the scene for that. So salute T-Boo. Salute Alonzo Simmons. So the whole thing is that battling was a part of it, and they battled different ways. They battled breakdancing, they battled with rhymes, they battled DJing, they battled MCing, which back then MCing was more about rocking the crowd and getting the crowd in tuned with everything. They battled in graffiti. So I'm not one of the people who would sit there and tell somebody like a Tory Lanez and a Montana that they shouldn't battle. It's part of our culture. That's what it is. But in today's time, battle rap is its own entity. And I do feel like in recent times we're seeing a lot of, and some of you might not like what I'm about to say, but it's the truth. I'm seeing a lot of rappers in the last maybe 2 years, or maybe longer than that, because we saw Meek Mill do the shit, where they're like taking advantage of our culture in terms of battle rap as its own entity. And it's like they throw out these little innuendos like they're gonna battle and stuff like that, and they don't. They get the community talking, the community hype, and then they don't come battle. Now we're seeing Cassidy coming back for the second time to battle. The point is, I personally don't like to keep seeing these industry dudes keep using our culture, so to speak, to push what it is that they're doing. And I'm not accusing Montana or Tory Lanez of doing that. I'm just telling you my opinion on it. We've seen this happen. We've seen Meek Mill and Cassidy. When they put their diss records out, that was because of some shit Meek Mill took about he would battle Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? All that because he had put his album out and he was creating more buzz for the album. And I'm not mad at him in terms of business. That was smart. But it's like, yo, come on, man. Don't use our culture for that shit. You really not going to do it. So now I'm seeing Tory Lanez and Montana saying, you know, how about we battle each other for 100,000 and we'll do it in an arena. You know what I'm saying? Smart move, but my thing to all of that is no one would give a fuck about that type of shit if it wasn't for what our community in terms of battle rap has created. If we didn't create this and put all the work that's been put in over the last 10 to 15 years, no one would give a fuck about hearing some shit like that. And my thing is, if you guys really want to battle, how about you come see the guys who are pretty much professional battle rappers? And that's where Suge comes in. Cause Shotgun Suge makes a comment, responds to that tweet, and he says what I said, and a lot of you guys who've been rocking with me know I've said this multiple times in multiple blogs, where I'm like, yo, fam, why is it that these guys could come and try to capitalize off the battle rap community, but they won't do nothing to help battle rappers out? These guys aren't doing songs with battle rappers. They aren't giving them a verse. There's a handful of guys who have done so, you know. But overall, it's like this is not what you're doing. You know, respectfully, I was there, and I appreciate to be able to see and chop it up and talk to Loso, King Los, excuse me, King Los. Um, and when he battled Head Ice, and I kicked it with him a little bit at the press conference and at the actual battles at the event. Me and him, we was talking about all the battles together, pretty much the whole night, except for when he battled. And I see that he's very knowledgeable about battle rap and who's involved. With that said, and he put on a great showing. But with that said, I seen battle rappers there talking when everybody was cool with him. But my whole thing is, yo, you know how dope it would be to have King Los lend a hand and put some of these guys on one of his records, or help these guys out with maybe a verse or two, maybe even tweeting out one of these guys' music. I mean, Shotgun Suge, who responded to these dudes, you know, he's put out a lot of music. You know how dope that would be for one of them guys to go out and tweet one of his songs out. Surf's music, I love Surf's music. Math got some joints. Cortez got some joints. You got T-Top, I like T-Top's music. Well, I really haven't heard much of it, but Ryder has music. I see a lot of people showing love to Ryder and the music that he puts out there. That's just to name a few. Goods has some dope records he put out. Um, the point that I'm trying to make is you guys at any time could sit there and cash in off a hype of talking about a battle, but none of our guys get that support. Like, what do our guys get in return? And why aren't you willing to battle one of our guys, though? Top 50 songs, Ice Cream Truck, Within You, Holy Ghost. I guess you talking about the Montana songs. Um, so it leads me to my next thing that I do like about about them tweets and the situation. I like that. Number one, I like that Suge responded. I always feel like right now we know Cassidy is battling Goods, and I'm looking forward to see what Goods does in this situation. But I feel like it would have been more entertaining and disrespectful if he battled Suge. I wouldn't mind seeing Suge against the Tory Lanez Montana 300. I wouldn't mind seeing that, because the entertainment value from that, from what Suge brings to the table, is fucking entertaining, and it's gonna be funny to me. You know, not that the battle shouldn't be taken seriously, but again, if you watch my blogs and you know what I mean, because I've said this, fucking Suge is like 6'6", man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big dude, and it's the dude. Watch him join his battle. He physically up on you, but he's talking down to you. He's going at you, and he's disrespecting you, and doing all the things that we enjoy in battle rap. Except, you know, of course, he's not coming with the most intricate bars, but you know what Suge brings to the table. So the other thing is, you know, Suge saying the same thing I said, like, yo, y'all not even doing nothing to help battle rappers, and y'all not going battle rappers. You know what I'm saying? Well, why not? I think Suge will be a perfect guy for either one of them to battle, because he's not as dangerous from the pen standpoint. Suge stepped it up. Don't get it wrong, but he's not as dangerous from a pen standpoint. But he's dangerous in A, knowing what battle rap is. B, knowing how to control, you know, how to get the people in the room hyped up, knowing how to put together some room shakers. We've seen Suge do that. You know what I'm saying? Suge would invade your motherfucking space and all that, man, and apply that pressure. So I just think that it'll be dope. So to get into the next part of it, let me get a sip real quick. Let me get my balls together. To get, I think best battle rap is Montana. I don't know about all that music, and he just don't sing. All right, cool, but what he does and what happens on a battle rap stage is two different things. It's two. I don't doubt that he can do it. I don't know enough about him to say that he can't. I'm saying industry rappers versus battle rappers, it isn't the same thing. They don't even format their rounds the same. They can't. It's two different things. Dissing each other on a record real quick is one thing, but for you to sit there and structure rounds against somebody who every time, well, who 90% of the time when they write bars are in battle mode, that's not the same thing. The format is complete. That's what I always say about Philly rappers. I like listening to Philly rappers in terms of their battle raps and stuff like that. I definitely do. One of my favorite rappers of all time is Beanie Siegel. Um, I love Oskino music. You know what I'm saying? There's so many guys. You guys get the point. But what I'm saying is, when you listen to Philly battle rappers, most of the time they're trying to out rap you. They don't really, not too many of them structure their round as an actual attack for 5 minutes, for 3 minutes, for 5 minutes. No. It's more of them kind of out rapping you and kind of with the Philly flow, so to speak. Where you have, and that's what I always say is the only thing that stops Philly rappers from really taking over battle rap. Because if you look at it, man, them dudes are bred. They're bred for war, but their thing is more about actually rapping. You know what I'm saying? Than formatting rounds to fully attack the opponent. Their bars and their rounds can go against anybody. It's not tailor fit like a Calico versus Lux. It's not tailor fit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping what I'm saying you guys understand what I mean when I'm talking about tailor fitting your rounds for someone. So that's why I say it's a whole different ball game opposed to you putting an industry rapper in the ring with one of our guys, who this is what our guys are known to do. They will tailor fit your whole shit. You know what I mean? For 3 fucking rounds, trying to take your head off. That's what it's gonna be. For sure, I like when Suge responds to these dudes. But let's go back to what I do like about what Montana was saying. He's talking about putting some money up in a bet, and he's talking about making it an actual event. Excuse me, for the world to watch, for people to be in the venue. What he's talking about, and again, if you guys been, most of you guys have been rocking with me all this time, then again, I've been saying this for a long time. What he is telling Tory Lanez what they should do collectively is what I'm telling our big name battle rappers to do. Make money off your fucking name, man. Take like I said with the John Hollow battle, the Tech Nine and Jim's battle. That battle should have never been on a league, in my opinion. What they should have did, they built the hype around these fights. Their name sell itself. They should have went half and half. Got a small venue. It don't even need to be nothing crazy. Put half the money up. Gone and got some smaller battles on the card. You could have 3 other battles. You didn't even need a crazy fucking event. Not only sell tickets, but get your money off your pay-per-view, off using your name, of using your hard work. Now, I understand a lot of guys don't want to do that because they want the guaranteed money a league is willing to pay. And you doing an event or something or a stream on your own, it costs money and you stand to lose money. But capitalize off your name. Can you imagine what a Hollow versus John battle would have did if it was just them two profiting off of that? You don't need a big 1,000-room fucking venue. You get a venue that fits 50 people, but sell the stream. You know how many people I would have paid the money? I would have paid $35 to just have seen Hollow versus John and maybe 2-3 other battles. And it's not like you got to put big names on the card. You don't have to do that. You can do it, but you don't have to do that. Could you imagine this grudge match wise? Had Hollow, John, Tech Nine, and Jims, all 4 of them got together, put their money together, put this little thing together. Can you imagine you put 2 battles of up-and-coming guys coming, then your third battle is Jims versus Tech Nine, and your main event of the night was fucking Hollow versus John? Let's be real, and I'm asking you guys who are actual fans of battle rap in terms of spending your money, right? Supporting. Would you have paid $30 to see that? I would. Let's just say it wasn't 30. Let's say you even go as far as to say, yo, I would have paid $20 to $30. I would have paid that. I would have paid that just to see those 2 battles. You know what I'm saying? And it would have been dope for you to put 2 up-and-comers on. 2 battles of up-and-comers, 4 up-and-comers, but, 2 battles of that. You know what I'm saying? That would have been fire to do. You know what I'm saying? And give those younger guys the light that they deserve. The way John been doing with Bullpen. Salute to him. And you guys go check out that card he's about to drop before the Super Bowl or on the Super Bowl day. I would have paid 40 to push anything for the culture. Salute O'Shea. That's how I feel, and I appreciate that. I appreciate knowing that people go in their pockets to support our thing. This is our thing. So, overall, I wish that more guys would think along them lines. We're seeing Tay Rock is gonna battle on bullpen against Bad News. I think that's an awesome look. I think that's an awesome thing that he's doing. There's a few other guys on it, but the point that I'm saying is, imagine had Tay Rock decide he's going to battle. I don't know. He's going to. Him and Charlie Clips are going for round 3. Um, and then they're gonna put on there, I don't know, they're gonna put Suge versus, or not even a fucking, they're gonna put a Calico versus somebody, and those would be the 2 main battles, and then they put 2 smaller battles on there. Like, you know how crazy that would be? You wouldn't want to support that, especially at a reduced price. They're not asking you for $50. They're not asking you for nothing crazy, and they're capitalizing off their own name, the hard work they've been putting in. I just don't see why more guys don't want to do that. Anyway, man, that's it, man. I'm up out of here. Salute to everybody. Andrea said Hitman going out to Cincinnati to battle dude. Nobody outside of Ohio is pretty dope. Hitman selling on the stream for like $10. That's fire. Well, now all we gotta have this all happen now. Looks his best accepting because I know that Tory Lanez is a hothead with something to prove. Yeah, I mean, we don't need none of that hot-headed shit. That for sure we don't need. Yeah, salute O'Shea. Andrea, everybody else in the room, Damn I'm Wild, Visuel, everybody, thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for being here in this live. And also remember, guys, we officially opened up that online store. Get your t-shirts, support the union. And like I said, that money will be used to send guys to the events. All that shit costs money, hotels, travel, tickets, all that shit costs. We don't get into venues free. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. And we want to send Visuel at least to this coming event. Like I said, we're not asking nobody to donate shit. Go straight, click the link, go buy a t-shirt, go buy a hoodie, and support us. All right. Thank you all. Have a dope weekend. Blessings to everybody.